All right, so we're finishing up our drawing from yesterday. Okay, so this is exactly what we started on. It's a house, kind of like an ADU style, but a little bit different. So what we're gonna do, so we got the front of the house, the front with the side, the back of the house. Now we need this side facing this way. So what we're gonna do is draw a line. Oops, let me erase that because it's actually going up a little bit. So we're gonna go here, go up like this, draw a line up here, bring this across here. Oops, a little bit too close. Let me erase all this. So what we plan to do is to add another side to this. And we'll see how this one goes. So let's draw a line. Remember, we were just sketching just to get this concept going. So we got that there. Now we're gonna darken the lines. Then we're gonna add some windows and doors to this. Okay, now what we wanna do, so there's a door. Sliding door right here. We're gonna draw that. We're gonna draw the window. And we're gonna draw another window. Let's erase this door and this window. Place it a little bit better. Hmm. Maybe I gotta turn on the light a little bit more so I can get the focus going on. 'Cause I know the focus is not cutting in that good. Give me 1 second. So this is our concept drawing. So far, it looks pretty nice. You put in two windows right here. So I guess we got it down pat so far. It's coming in a little bit better since I turned the light on. It's great. Now let's draw in the roof real quick. Kind of funny though, cause like on Instagram, like they go crazy for my drawings. I get a lot of like reviews and questions and all that stuff. But sketching and all that stuff, it's pretty hard to do. Not as easy as it seems, especially trying to get your point across. For the back. And for the side view. So as it looks pretty good. Can't complain. Now I got a bag of coloring pencils. See if we can add some color to this to make it pop a little bit. So we're gonna use a sky blue. Let's color it in lightly. This is what I normally do to like most of my drawings. I usually color it in after I'm done like sketching it. I know it's not the perfect drawing in the world, like I'm an artist or anything like that, but gets the point across. Kind of wish I was a better artist though, but this comes with like architecture. You gotta draw to get your point across, and this is something that you'll learn in like architectural school. You don't have to be the best artist, but you gotta know how to draw like a little bit. Even though it seems like a cartoon drawing, when you put it in some software and actually put it together, then it starts looking like something real that you could actually draw building plans with, and it's actually working. And this is just a quick little sketch. Remember, all famous artists, architectural artists sketch. It's good for the brain. You don't have to be the best sketcher in the world or the best drawer in the world, but anything works. And this is what I do in my sketchbook in my free time. Sketch out what I want to design next, color it in, and go from there. So this is a gray that I'm using, like a slate color. Not really pressing that hard, but sketching a little bit over it so I can get some color on this thing. Where it actually looks a little bit presentable. And it's turning out pretty nice. Can't complain. So there we go. There you have it. So let me label this real quick. Front, side view, back view. Let me put view right here. Back view and side view. So there we have it. Looks pretty good. I can't complain. Now I was thinking of starting another sketch on the next page right over here. Something with a fireplace and lots of windows. So let's see if we can set this up real quick. Gonna do the front view. And this is gonna be a flat roof surface. Let me erase a little bit of this so I can add a fireplace here. There we go so far. Now I'm not drawing a masterpiece or nothing like that, but something just to get this thing started. So we're gonna add a window right here. Another window right here. Another window right here. And erase a little bit of mm, Well, this is our concept. So we have 3 big windows and a fireplace. Let me draw this fireplace in a little bit better so you can see it. Now, I'm not a perfect artist, but I know how to get my point across with drawing. So there we go so far. Okay, now I was just checking the chat to see who was like actually logged on. Okay, so now we're gonna do a perspective view. We're gonna come down here, draw this out. Oops, messed up a little bit. Let me erase that. Fix it. And we're gonna add a door in here. So it goes just like that. Clean out that side because it's too much sketching going on there. We're gonna add the fireplace in here. So there we go. Now we're gonna add the windows back in here. 1, 2. So doesn't have to be perfect, but at least you get the concept going. I shouldn't have colored it in because it looks like it just blended in all the way. Let me erase that. Start all over from scratch. Alright, so there we go. Now it doesn't look perfect, but at least we're getting our point across on what we want to draw. So I'll come back and darken these lines a little bit. Now this is architectural sketching. So when we put this in the architectural software, we'll know what we're doing and we'll draw out our plans according to plan. I think like sketching is for me is the hardest part, but somebody else it could be a little bit easier. Got my trusty ruler. Sketch this out again. Add the fireplace right here. And this right here is a window. And we're gonna add a door in here, making this more of a glass house kind of feel. Other window. So we have the front view, which is all glass with a door on the side. We have the back view with a door and some glass, windows, fireplace. Then we're gonna do another side, which is gonna be all glass. But let's actually fill this in first so you can see the lines a little bit better. Okay. Now we got the drawing going on. Taking a little time out to look at the chat real quick, see what's going on. And thanks to my viewers too. I really appreciate it. Even though it might be one or two of you guys, still something better than nothing. And hopefully this channel could grow. So we'll see. So we're gonna do another view. And it's gonna be this side right here. Let's go ahead and flip it around. We're gonna start off here. Oh, oops, messed up. Start all over again. Oops. Drop the pencil. Drop something else. I'm dropping everything now. Okay. So here we go. Up here. All this. All that. All right, there we go. Let me darken it in a little bit more. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's see, so fireplace, it's gonna be right here. There's gonna be a large window right here. Oops. Then we're gonna do the windows and the doors for the back. Alright, that's a door. This is a window coming up. Another window right here. And there we got it. Not the best sketch, but sketch to get our point across. And that's all that counts. And don't let nobody tell you different. Okay, now, what are we gonna color this one? I don't know yet, but we'll see what colors we got. Should I go green or purple, pink, or blue, or yellow? Let's try yellow. Okay, so I got two different kinds of yellow. Let's try this one first. Bring our little concept to life. Well, there goes the first little bit. So you can see. Now we're gonna draw in here, color. There goes the second side of the building, colored in yellow. Here goes the back part. And you see that I'm going real fast. And I don't want to take a lot of time doing this. Once you start looking at the clock, it actually adds up. So I started one drawing so far. And finished another one. And it's been how many minutes so far? Let me look real quick. It's been 40 minutes. Wow, that's a long time. So actually sketching takes up a long time. There we go, our yellow building. Now we gotta find something to color in the roof with. And fireplace. See what colors we got out here. Uh, that won't work. Let's go red or burgundy. Let's see what I got. This looks like, oh, this is a red. So this will work. Color this bad boy in a little bit. Red and yellow, red and yellow. Okay. And let's go for the roof now. Because we can't leave the roof all plain and not colored in. Give it some definition. So we're going to use the slate color again. Let's color this in. Now remember, this is only a sketch, so it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just a look back on and see what you're gonna do when you actually draw this out on the computer using your desired software of your choice. So that's pretty good. These two sketches actually finished. Nothing too extravagant, but it gets the point across. So just thinking about it, it's like what to draw next. So let me go back in my sketchbook. Some of these are colored in, some of these are not. And here's what I actually drawn so far. Kind of like a repeat that we did right here. That's something new that we actually haven't put in the computer yet, but we are. Little 80s style type of house. I actually got this on Etsy right now. That I actually drew out. I wish I could show you guys, but really don't know how to work the computer where I could switch screens. Then another like 80 kind of design. I have this on Etsy too. And this one I actually drew out on a computer and published a drawing. It actually looks really nice when you look at it, but you gotta be on YouTube, Blueprint Depot, to actually see it. I mean, not YouTube, but yeah, it's on YouTube. YouTube Blueprint Depot. And here's a couple other ones that I've drawn out. And we got a few more. This one I actually did and actually put it on Etsy. This one I just modeled and kept it to myself. And that's it. So that's where we're at now. Now, if you were to check out the Etsy, we have a lot of stuff on there, but probably like 15 drawings or something like that, but nothing too special. Well, it's special in a sense, but There's just not a lot of like drawings that's on there. It's mostly focused on like ADU type of style drawings. I'm not that big yet where I'm actually doing house designs and all that stuff. Even though I can do it, it's just that I haven't taken out the time to actually do it because it takes up a lot of time. And I don't think that's what people are looking for. They say the hot thing that's going on now is ADUs in Southern California, Texas, Oregon, and all the rest of the states. Everybody's putting some kind of accessory dwelling unit in their backyard. So that's what I'm focusing on now. Now I'm trying to think on what I should draw next. I don't really know what to do, but let's start on something. This is gonna be off the top of the brain. So here we go, a new sheet of paper and a sketchbook. We're gonna sketch it out just like this. Let's erase that real quick. It's kind of funny because I went to school for architecture college and I still can't sketch. So it's pretty funny. I got my degree, but I'm not a sketcher. Well, I can't say I'm not a sketcher. I'm not a very nice sketcher. So we're gonna add a window right in here. Bring this across. So here's our first drawing. It's gonna be a high roof. And we're gonna turn it to the side. Now I'm sketching this out pretty fast now. There's gonna be a door right here for the back room. Windows. And another door. Now those are sliding doors for 2 rooms that are gonna be right here. So this is a front view. This is the side view. The 2 rooms. And this is gonna be the back view. The door over here. And this is gonna be the other side view. Now I'm kind of stuck because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna put right here. Windows or doors. So I got 2 doors right here, 2 window doors, sliding doors. So we're just gonna leave a wall right here. What windows that you could look out of. Call it a day. Now let me darken it in so you guys could actually see it. Don't forget to follow me so you can see some of my videos that I post up here or whenever I go live, either on YouTube, Stream, or Kick. I'm on all 3 platforms. Oh, there we go. So there goes the drawing so far. Looks pretty nice. Can't complain. Mm. Looking at the string to see if I got any questions. Nope, no questions yet. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna color this one in. This time I'm gonna use a blue color. Something different. Let's go ahead and this. Add this in there real quick. Color blue. Remember, this is a sketch, so it doesn't have to be all like masterpieced out, but whatever works, works. So there we go. Quick little drawing that I put together. And we'll see how it goes after this. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channels so you can see the finished product, especially on YouTube. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna log off so I can take a little break, and I'll see you back in a little bit. Alright, bye.